Okay, here's a quick video just to help with the process of creating LODs, how to keep your eye on the UVs to make sure that they don't get destroyed as you reduce your model's try count, poly count. Okay, so there's LOD 0. Just keep an eye on this one here, because that's that one over there. Go to LOD 01. Okay, so let's go back and down, up and down, up and down. You can see they're sharing the same texture space. But what was done, which wasn't correct, is the next LOD further down, the seam, the border of that UV was deleted in order to reduce the model's complexity. It's just to complete that reduction, that border edge was deleted, which should never be done. So you can see the border edge was deleted, and here you can see I've ghosted the UVs onto it, so you can actually see. Here you can actually see this is the new UVs, and it's no longer sharing the same space. It's completely been sort of shrunk down, and you can see here there's these huge gaps everywhere, and that's something you want to avoid. So just keep an eye on when you're doing your LODs, that you want to avoid that. So what we can do is take LOD 1, which is a reduction of LOD 0. I duplicate that. Okay, let's hide the other two slunk. What's a nice way of reducing this without deleting that edge is you can select edge loops and delete them. One thing I like to do is I like to merge at center vertices. That helps keep the shape of the model with while reducing its complexity. And you can see, so I selected something I wasn't supposed to there. Let's try again. There we go. And we'll jump over to the original UVs to see if our new ones line up. But alright, so if you have to just follow that train of thought across to the other side. Go. Okay, so we've done a nice reduction there. Let's do a reduction here as well. I'm just pressing G the whole time just to repeat merge at center. So this is more about LODs, how to make sure the UVs are correct, but I guess this is covering a bit of how to create LODs too, but that's not the focus. Okay, and if we want to, it depends how this looks. We can try something bold, but we'd have to monitor to see what that looks like. We could try to reduce that to that extent. Okay, so now we've created a nice reduction there, and there's our UV. So if I go back to main LOD 01, I reveal that. Okay, so there is its UVs, and if I jump to our new UVs, you can see they're sharing roughly the same UV space. Okay, because that border was preserved. Okay, try to preserve the border. So I'm going to hide this now, the LOD 1. So there's our new one. Let's go back to the old one. Comparison. I am going to remove this ghosting that I applied previously. It's just the texture. Just going to remove that. We're just seeing it. Okay, so when reducing your when doing a reduction of your geometry's complexity, just make sure that you don't destroy the UV. So this is how we want to avoid doing it. You can see the UVs are somewhat destroyed. That's how we want to keep it. You see what a big jump that is when you just preserve the border. And we've actually got less detail I can say less geometry detail, but we managed to retain the shape. So we might have even reduced it further than what was originally done here, but we just did it in a way that preserved the UV's border. Okay, hope that helps. Take care.